Act 3, Scene 2 begins with Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth wants to know where Banquo has gone because in the previous scene, Macbeth was very curious about Banquo. So, Lady Macbeth has some suspicion. So, because Macbeth is not sharing anything to Lady Macbeth, so we can say that there is a drift between Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. So Act 3, Scene 2 begins in Macbeth's castle. Lady Macbeth is asking a servant. Lady Macbeth is asking a servant, is Banquo gone from court? So Lady Macbeth is concerned about Banquo. Why? Because she has somehow got this hint, some gut feeling that Banquo's life may be in danger. So Lady Macbeth wants to know from the servant, is Banquo gone from court? Because in the previous scene, Banquo was going for a horse ride, remember, along with his son Fleance. So Lady Macbeth is asking his servant, has Banquo gone from the court? Servant says, yes, madam, but returns again at night. Banquo दोपहर को गया है horse riding पे, but शाम को फिर वापस आ जाएगा. Servant says, yes, ma'am. Banquo has gone for a horse ride, but in the evening he would come back at 7 o'clock for the coronation ceremony because he's invited as a chief guest. So Lady Macbeth says, go and say to the king, I would attend his leisure for a few words. Now Macbeth is so emotionally away from Lady Macbeth that Lady Macbeth has to take an appointment to meet with Macbeth. So you can see this is same Lady Macbeth for whom Macbeth said, my dearest partner of greatness. This is the same Lady Macbeth to whom Macbeth used to disclose everything. This is same Lady Macbeth to whom Macbeth said his innermost desires and fears. Now, this is the same Lady Macbeth who is saying the servant, go and tell to the king, go and say to the king, I would attend his leisure for a few words. Means if he is free, I want to talk to him for a few minutes. The servant says, yes, madam, I will go and call Macbeth. So the servant goes to call Macbeth and Lady Macbeth is alone. So in that sense, this aside or soliloquy of Lady Macbeth, we can say this is Lady Macbeth's first soliloquy after the murder of King Duncan. Though this is a very small one, but only 4 lines, but we will find that there is no difference between the feelings of Macbeth and the feelings of Lady Macbeth. Because both of them were partner of crime, right? Both of them equally, almost equally were responsible for the murder of King Duncan. If they're equally responsible, the punishment by nature should also be equal. So here is Lady Macbeth talking to herself. She's saying, not had all spent. Lady Macbeth feels nothing had, not means nothing, all spent. Lady Macbeth feels that कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ खो गया. Before I continue, let me remind you now, Lady Macbeth is a queen of Scotland. Lady Macbeth was Glamis. I mean, she was a wife of Thane of Glamis. Then she became wife of Thane of Cawdor. Now she's a wife of King of Scotland. She has power, she has position, she has army to attend to, she has slaves, servants to attend to. And she's saying, not had all spent. ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ खो गया. Here, Shakespeare is making a statement that sometime in life, you feel like a loser in spite of having a medal of success. Lady Macbeth has a medal of success of being the queen. But what is he saying? Not had all spent. कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ खो गया. ये कैसा ही नीति है कि सब कुछ मिलने के बाद, I mean, queen बनने के बाद, Lady Macbeth is saying to herself, not had all spent. कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ खो गया. Wherever desire is got without content, she's saying desire is fulfilled. She wanted to become queen. She is queen. She wanted to have the next post of power and position. You remember in Act 1, Scene 5, when Macbeth met Lady Macbeth for the first time, Lady Macbeth said, I can see the future in the instant. She could visualize that she is a queen. Now, Lady Macbeth could visualize she wanted to be a queen. She wanted it so desperately. She was saying, she went to kill King Duncan, but she could not. She said to Macbeth, Are you a man? She said, I have given suck, and I know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. I would, it was smiling in my face, I would have dashed the brain out. It means Lady Macbeth is saying, if I had a child and the child was sucking milk from my nipple, and if the child would have come in my success, I would have dashed the brain of my child. It is same Lady Macbeth who was so desperate for success, now is saying, not had all spent. कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ खो गया. Next line is saying, whenever desire is got, मैंने डिजायर फुलफिल हुआ है लेकिन कोई कंटेनमेंट नहीं, कोई सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं, कोई इत्मीनान और कोई सुकून नहीं, कोई सेरेनिटी नहीं. Here I'd stop and comment for at least one statement. Probably Shakespeare is trying to say that when you want to achieve something in a wrong way, by killing somebody, by murder, by fraud, and so many wrong ways, then in spite of having it, you don't feel satisfied, you don't feel contented, you don't feel uh, fulfilled from inside. So Lady Macbeth is an example of all those people in this world who achieve things by the wrong mean, and even when they achieve it, they feel hollow, they feel shallow, they feel as if they have the medal, but they feel like a loser from within. Lady Macbeth has a crown of being the queen, but she's saying, not had all spent, कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ खो गया. Whenever desire is fulfilled, desire fulfill हुआ, but there is no contentment, there is no satisfaction, कोई सुकून, कोई इत्मीनान, कोई चैन नहीं है. तो इस कामयाबी का क्या ही फायदा जब कोई चैन सुकून ना हो तो. This is what probably Shakespeare is trying to ask all of us through his writing, through his books. Next, Lady Macbeth is saying, it is safer to be what we destroy than destruction, dwell in doubtful joy. Lady Macbeth is now envying Duncan. उसको Duncan पे जलन हो रहा है जो मर के कब्र में चला गया है. She is saying it is safer to be whom we destroy. She is saying how safe it is to be with Duncan. क्यों safe? Because Duncan, same thing will be said by Macbeth once he comes. So because Duncan is free from civil war, Duncan is free from foreign attack, Duncan is free from poison. तो grave में अब क्या है उसको कोई poison देगा. Duncan is free from tension, anxiety, panic, insecurity, fear, pain of feeling guilty. Duncan is free from all this. Lady Macbeth is saying it is safer to be whom we destroy. Lady Macbeth is saying जिसको हमने मारा है, मतलब डंकन को, उसके वही सही है, मतलब उसका जगह सही है. मतलब आई विश आई कुड बी विद डंकन. क्यों भाई, आपने तो डंकन को मारा था, डंकन क्यों बनना चाहते हैं? क्योंकि अब डंकन के पास चैन है, सुकून है, इत्मीनान है, पीस है, सेरेनिटी है, कामनेस है, फ्री फियर नहीं है, एंजाइटी नहीं है, पैनिक नहीं है, इनसिक्योरिटी नहीं है. So Lady Macbeth is saying it is safer to be with Duncan whom we have killed than to be the murderer. Then we have destroyed, we have done the destruction, but we are living in a doubtful joy. Now, it apparently doubtful joy seems like an oxymoron. How can joy be doubtful? But then it's not an oxymoron in its sense, because all joy, all happiness achieved by the wrong means would be doubtful, because you don't feel from within. You feel that it can be snatched, it can be taken away, the mask can be removed, the secret can be revealed. So with this kind of insecurity in mind, your joy would not be stable. It will not be secure. It will not be static. It will be uneven. It will be erratic. It will be doubtful. So Lady Macbeth is saying, not had all spent. कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ चला गया. सब कुछ पाने के बाद she is saying this. Keep this in mind. And then she is saying, whenever desire is got, desire तो fulfilled हुआ है, लेकिन कोई satisfaction नहीं. Then she is saying it is safer to be whom we have killed. जिसको हमने मारा है वही सही है, safe है. अब कब्र में तो सेफ ही है, ग्रेव में मरने के बाद तो सेफ ही है. Then by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. Lady Macbeth is saying that we have destroyed, and now the people who have done the destruction, they are living in doubtful joy. So this is what Lady Macbeth says. Keep this in mind. This is a very important statement made by Lady Macbeth, because now Macbeth will come, and Lady Macbeth will tell Macbeth not to think, not to feel tense. And Macbeth will say exactly the same idea, philosophy, concept that Lady Macbeth said just now. Not at all spent money of desire is God, but there's no satisfaction. It is safer to be with Duncan, whom you have killed, than to be live as a murderer and live in a doubtful joy. Same thing will be said by Macbeth. Probably Shakespeare is trying to make a statement, make a philosophy, make a point that nature has punished both of the murderers. I mean, Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth was also partner in murder. Nature has punished both Lady Macbeth and Macbeth with same amount of pain. Maybe Macbeth's pain is manifested in a different way. Lady Macbeth's pain of sorrow is manifested in a different way. But at the core level, both of them are equally the victim of mm, tension, frustration, anxiety, uneasiness, mm, not feeling at ease. So लेडी मैकबेथ तो सेइंग कुछ मिला नहीं, सब कुछ खो गया, और डंकन के साथ ग्रेव में रहना ही अच्छा था, ये जिंदगी तो कोई फायदा नहीं है, बिकॉज मर्डर बन के वी आर ऑलवेज लिविंग इन डाउटफुल जॉय. वो खुशी तो कभी भी छीन सकता है. Now Macbeth comes because you remember servant was called to call Macbeth. सर्वेंट को भेजा गया था मैकबेथ को बुलाने के लिए. लेडी मैकबेथ is saying, "How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone?" Macbeth is keeping alone. That means Lady Macbeth has been abandoned. Macbeth अकेले, मैंने लेडी मैकबेथ को अकेले रहना पड़ रहा है. So not directly, but we can comment that there's a gap between them. I mean, emotional gap between them. So Lady Macbeth says, "My lord, why do you keep alone? तुम इतने अकेले अकेले क्यों रहते हो?" Actually, Macbeth अकेले थोड़ी ना था, वो तो मर्डर के साथ था, right? Of Sawyer's fancier companion making, Lady Macbeth को पता कैसे चला कि Macbeth is keeping companionship with sorriest fancy, with tension and frustration, because Lady Macbeth herself is suffering और making the sorriest fancy, tension वाला thought को अपना दोस्त बना के फिर रही है. उसको पता है कि मैकबेथ को भी वही बीमारी है, जो आग इधर लगी है वही आग उधर भी लगी है. The same fire of sin is destroying both of them, so they can feel the heat of that sin burning. पाप का घड़ा दोनों उसी पाप के घड़े में है. So both can correlate to one another. So Lady Macbeth is saying, "Why do you keep alone?" Macbeth से पूछ रही, तुम अकेले क्यों रह रहे हो? Why do you keep companionship with the sorriest fancy? Sorriest fancy मतलब tension, frustrations, feeling of sorry. ये सब सोच के बारे में लेडी मैकबेथ को अभी भी लग रहा है कि Macbeth is feeling sorry after killing King Duncan. Lady Macbeth does not know that Macbeth has done graduation and masters in murder. He has gone far ahead in the journey of crime. But Lady Macbeth is still naive to think that Macbeth is having sorriest fancy. Fancy मैंने thought, sorriest मैंने feeling sorry. So Lady Macbeth is saying, "Why do you keep alone? तुम अकेले क्यों हो? Why are you making friendship with this sorry thoughts? Why are you making companionship, friendship with the sorry thoughts? Using those thoughts which should indeed have died." लेडी मैकबेथ इज सेइंग कि जिस थॉट को तुम सोच रहे हो वो डंकन के साथ मर जाना चाहिए था. डंकन भी मरा, सोच भी मर जाना चाहिए था. आई विश दिस कुड बी सो इजी, बट इजियर सेड देन डन. लेडी मैकबेथ तो अपनी नहीं कर पा रही है, खुद ही बोल रही थी, "नॉट हैड ऑल स्पेंड व्हेन अ डिजायर इज फुलफिल्ड विदाउट कंटेंट, इट इज सेफर टू बी whom we destroy than destruction dwell in doubtful joy." ये लेडी मैकबेथ बोल रही है, और मैकबेथ को बोल रही है, "Why are you making companionship with sorriest thought, sorry वाला thought? You should leave this thought along with Duncan." इतना आसान है मैम साहब. Using those thought, we should indeed have died. लेडी मैक बोली, ये सब सोच तो डंकन के साथ ही मर जाना चाहिए. Why do you think on? Lady मैक बोली, क्यों सोच रहे? It's like all those friends, who keep on saying, don't worry, but they themselves keep worrying, overthinking. So Lady Macbeth is trying to say to Macbeth, "Don't think, don't be alone. Why are you making friendship with all these tense thoughts or the thoughts? These thoughts should have died along with Duncan. Leave it. Things without all remedy." So without regard, Lady Macbeth is saying, "अब तो Duncan मर गया, इसका कोई remedy तो है नहीं. We can't do control undo button that Duncan will come back from the grave and he will be alive." So Lady Macbeth is saying कि things without remedy, जिस चीज का कोई हल नहीं है, उसके बारे में सोच के कोई फायदा नहीं. कौन बोल रहा है? लेडी मैकबेथ. वो जो खुद ही सोच सोच के पगली हो जाएगी, हो ही गई है, and she's on the process of becoming mad, and she is telling to Macbeth Think without remedy should be without regard, and she herself will think so much. She will be so indulged in sorriest thought that she will turn mad, she will suffer from somnambulism, she will suffer from sleepwalking, she will suffer from being awake at night, she will commit suicide. Here is Lady Macbeth telling Macbeth, don't think. This thought should have died along with King Duncan. And things without remedy, without solution, जिसका कोई हल नहीं है, उसके बारे में सोच के क्या फायदा? See, what is done is done. मेरी वजह से तो हो क्या सो इतना आसान है. But Macbeth is a politician, and politicians can never be at ease. Okay, they are always surrounded by some kind of tense thought, insecurity, attacked by somebody, and especially when you have killed your king or cousin or guest, especially when you're planning to kill your best friend, I mean Banco, especially when you're trying to hide secrets from your own wife, Lady Macbeth, then things become all the more tense, insecure, doubtful, panic-stricken. So Macbeth is saying, we have caught the snake, not killed it. Macbeth is saying, हमने अभी सांप को जख्मी किया है, मारा नहीं है. Maybe he's talking about Malcolm and Donald Ben, the two sons of King Duncan. So Macbeth means to say कि अभी सांप जख्मी हुआ, मतलब किंग के पोजीशन से लोग हटे, वापिस तो आ ही सकते हैं. So the snake, see, मैंने snake will close herself, and while so snake को हमने जख्मी किया, snake फिर से ऐसे coil करके गोल बन के फिर से अटैक कर सकता है. While our poor malice remain in the danger of formal tooth. So मैकबेथ इज सेइंग कि अभी सांप को दांत नहीं है, लेकिन दांत होगा, पावरफुल हो जाएगा स्नेक, माने दुश्मन लोग, फिर वो लोग अटैक करेंगे. Now here again Macbeth goes on to talk, in a cosmic sense. He compares his own problem with whole universe, and Macbeth is a cosmic player, people say, experts say. So Macbeth is equating his micro problem with macro cosmic event. So, and then his ego has gone to the zenith. Listen to the line. He says, let the frame of thing disjoint. He's saying the whole structure of the world should be destroyed. Now, Macbeth has become such a Maharati that he wants for him, Bahubali, that for him, the whole frame of the world should be destroyed. Alexander the Great could not destroy the frame of this world. Prophets came and went, they could not destroy the frame structure of the world. King came and went, okay, saints came and went, beggar came and went. Nobody could change the frame of the things, right? The structure of the universe, the fabric of life. Macbeth has become so egoistic. Itna घमंडी हो गया Macbeth. He's saying, let the frame of things disjoint, destroy. He's saying पूरा दुनिया का system, निजाम, सब कुछ बदल जाए, change हो जाए. बाप रे बाप, कौन है ये Macbeth? So Macbeth, in his own mind, has become so self-important that he says, let the frame of the thing disjoint. Let the structure of the world be destroyed. Both the world suffer. He says, पूरा दुनिया, ये दुनिया, next दुनिया, सब सफर हो जाए. इससे पहले कि हम बर्बाद हो, हम टेंशन में रहे, इससे पहले कि हम आगे लिखा हुआ है, before I eat in fear, before I sleep in fear, the whole world should be destroyed. भाई, आपने आग लगाया है, जलेंगे आप. You have broken the system of life. You have sown tomatoes, you will get potatoes, right? You have done the sin of killing your own relative, so you should bear the fruit of it. But Macbeth, after all, is blinded with his emotion, with his power, with his position, with his megalomaniac feeling. So Macbeth थोड़ा डर भी गया है, टेंस भी है, egoistic भी है. He's not thinking as a normal sane human being would think. So he's saying, हमने अभी स्नेक को मारा है, स्नेक अभी भी पावरफुल हो सकता है, फिर से क्लोज, मतलब इस उंगली मार के हम लोग को अटैक कर सकता है. While our poor malice remain in danger of formal tooth, he says कि दुश्मन लोग का फॉर्मल टूथ हो जाएगा, दांत होगा तो लोग अटैक करेंगे. He is probably talking about Malcolm and Donald Ben, कि वो सांप है, अभी उनके पास पावर नहीं है, पावर होते ही they will come and attack. Then he says, let the frame of the world disjoin before I suffer. He said, both the world suffer. मतलब this world and the world after death. He says ये दुनिया, मरने के बाद वाला दुनिया, सब कुछ सफर करे, सब कुछ बर्बाद हो जाए. Here we eat our meal in fear and sleep. He says, before I am tensed while eating, before I am tensed in sleep, in the affliction of terrible dreams that shake us nightly, he says, before I go to sleep with this affliction, with this fear, कि अभी बुरा सपना आएगा कि Banco son has taken away my position, or Malcolm has come, or Donald Ben is going to kill me, or my post is going away, I have no son. So he says, before I eat and sleep in fear, before the fear of dangerous dream comes to my mind, the whole thing should be destroyed. The whole fabric of the world should be destroyed. Universe, ब्रह्मांड बर्बाद हो जाए इससे पहले मैकबेथ टेंशन में खाए, टेंशन में सोए, उसको टेंशन वाला सपना आए. He wants the whole universe to be destroyed. But this is not how life works, right? For you, for your endeavors, why would the world be destroyed? But then Macbeth is now blinded with ambition. He himself said in Act 1, Scene 7, it is the vaulting ambition which overleap itself. Now, Macbeth has already overleaped himself. So, if he falls on the other side, we can't blame him. Okay. So, Macbeth is saying, let both the worlds suffer. Let the frame of the world, the structure of the world be disjoined. मैंने सब joint खुल के खराब होके बर्बाद हो जाए. इससे पहले कि Macbeth will eat in fear, Macbeth will sleep in fear, Macbeth will have the terrible dreams, fear of terrible dreams that shake him in the night. So he says, better be with the dead. Exactly what Lady Macbeth said. It seems that Macbeth and Lady Macbeth has a symbiotic communion of emotions. Lady Macbeth said it is better to be with the dead, because Duncan is calm, quiet in his grave. Okay. Macbeth is saying the same thing. He's saying, Lady Macbeth, if you remember in the first few lines, not at all spent when our desire is fulfilled, but there's no contentment. It is safer to be whom we destroyed. It's safer है कि हम लोग डंकन के साथ होते. क्यों? Duncan safer. Then, while destruction, we have done the destruction, we live in doubtful joy. So here, Macbeth says the same thing. He says, better be with the dead. मतलब डंकन के साथ होना ही बेहतर है, मतलब कवर में होना ही बेहतर है. क्यों? Whom we to gain our peace have sent to peace. Macbeth is saying very philosophical things. I mean, spiritual thing, but these words does not suit him because he is a murderer and he did not think it while or before doing it. Now he's saying, for getting my peace, I've sent Duncan to peace. He should have thought it before killing King Duncan, or at least before planning the murder of Bangkok. But then he has gone so far in the world of crime, he will say just now that coming back is as difficult as going ahead. So he will move ahead. So Macbeth says कि इससे पहले कि हम I eat in fear, I sleep with the fear, the dream of danger will come. इससे पहले कि हम परेशान हो, disturbed हो, I want the whole universe structure should be destroyed, the whole world suffer. And he says better be with the dead. डंकन के साथ कब्र में, ग्रेव में होना ही बेहतर है. क्यों? Then he says for our peace, मतलब हम लोगों के पीस की वजह से, मतलब मैकबेथ इज सेइंग कि अपने पीस पाने के चक्कर में डंकन को पीस के जगह में भेज दिया, ग्रेव में. एंड वी आर लिविंग ऑन द टॉर्चर ऑफ द माइंड. मैकबेथ इज सेइंग कि डंकन कितना आराम से कब्र में पीसफुली सोए हो और हम टॉर्चर ऑफ द माइंड में. उसको हर टाइम डर लग रहा है ना, बैंको कैन अटैक, फ्लियंस विल बिकम किंग, मैल्कम विल कम, डोनाल्ड बेन विल कम, मैकडफ. सो देयर इज so many thoughts moving in his mind and creating a lot of insecurity, tension, frustration, disappointment, hopelessness. So Macbeth is saying, I am on the torture of the mind. And Duncan is sleeping peacefully in his grave. And Lady Macbeth says, remember, Lady Macbeth said, doubtful joy. Macbeth is exactly saying the same thing. Restless ecstasy. Restless मतलब बेचैनी, ecstasy मतलब happiness. So Macbeth is saying, हमारा ecstasy है, खुशी है, लेकिन वो खुशी बेचैनी वाला है. Like Lady Macbeth said, doubtful joy. This is also an oxymoron. If you are ecstatic, and if you are happy, how can you be restless? But It can be true because the ecstasy, the happiness that you have got is by stealing, it's by killing somebody, it's by taking away others' force. So the happiness that you will get will of course be restless. So Macbeth says that Duncan is living peacefully in his grave. डंकन को पीस मिल गया और हमारा पीस चला गया. अब हम टॉर्चर ऑफ द माइंड में, मतलब मेरे दिमाग को टॉर्चर, आई एम नॉट लाइंग विथ रेस्टलेस एक्सटेसी, मतलब चिंता फिक्र एक्सटेसी में. डंकन इज इन हिज ग्रेव. डंकन ग्रेव में, कब्र में आराम से सोया हुआ है. आफ्टर लाइफ फिटफुल फीवर एंड आफ्टर द टेंशन ऑफ लाइफ, डंकन अपने ग्रेव में आराम से सोया हुआ. ट्रेजन हैज डन हिज वर्स्ट. सेइंग के धोखा बहुत क्रिटिकल हो गया. मैकबेथ इज कॉलिंग हिज ओन चीटिंग हिज वर्स्ट चीटिंग, because his one murder is just an example of a brother killing a brother, or a host killing the guest, or a servant killing his master, so on and so forth. So Macbeth is saying treason मैंने धोखा बहुत नीच तरीका का होता है. Good, better, best जैसे होता है उसे bad, worse, worst. But he's saying I have done the treason which is of worst degree. Now Macbeth, like Lady Macbeth, envies Duncan in his grave. मैकबेथ को डंकन के सुकून से, इत्मीनान से जो ग्रेव में है वो, डंकन इज नाउ इन हिज ग्रेव. सो मैकबेथ एनवीज हिम. मैकबेथ को जलन हो रहा है. बोल रहा है डंकन को नो स्टील कैन टच किंग डंकन, नो पॉइजन कैन डू एनीथिंग टू किंग डंकन. अब तो मर ही गया, क्या स्टील पॉइजन उसका कुछ करेगा ना. डंकन कैनॉट बी डिस्ट्रॉयड बाय मैलिस डोमेस्टिक, मतलब कंट्री के अंदर कोई वॉर हो, कोई दुश्मनी हो, डंकन उससे फ्री है. Duncan is free from foreign Leviathan attack. Nothing can touch him. Duncan cannot be destroyed by anything. Duncan is free from sword. Duncan is free from poison. Duncan is free from malice domesticity. मतलब malice मैंने दुश्मनी, domesticity मतलब कंट्री के अंदर के दुश्मनी से वो फ्री है. फॉरेन अटैक, लेवाइमन अटैक, nothing can touch, nothing can destroy King Duncan. See the irony of the situation. Macbeth wanted to get the position of King Duncan. Right? He has got the position of King Duncan, so ideally he should be happy. He should feel fulfilled. He should feel satisfied. But now he has jealousy on Duncan, who is murdered, who is in the grave. He wanted the post. Now he wanted the peace of King Duncan, the calmness, the serenity that Duncan has after death. So Lady Macbeth and Macbeth, both of them on the same mental state of mind. Both of them are hollow. Both of them are feeling shallow from inside. Both of them are filled with guilt. Both of them are filled with regret. At the same time, both of them have no choice to go back on what they have done. So they can only continue doing the series of crimes. Now here is Lady Macbeth feeling hollow. Here is Macbeth feeling hollow. Macbeth is saying it is better to be whom we have killed. Lady Macbeth is also saying it is better to be King Duncan. Lady Macbeth also envies King Duncan. Macbeth also envies King Duncan. Macbeth says that Duncan cannot be destroyed by steel, nor poison can do anything to Duncan, nor malice domesticity, nor foreign attack. Nothing can touch him. Lady Macbeth. Gentle my lord, seek over. Now, Lady Macbeth, seeing that Macbeth is totally lost in his own world. So Lady Macbeth says, come on, gentle my lord, seek over your rugged looks. Lady Macbeth is saying कि अपना ये टेंशन वाला look हटाओ. Be bright and jovial among your guests. Lady Macbeth is saying कि तुम bright रहो. खुशी खुशी रहो. आज हम लोग का बैंक्वेट पार्टी है, पहला दिन एज अ किंग एंड क्वीन. So you should be bright and jovial, मैंने happy among your guests. Remove this rough look. Lady Macbeth says, come on, cheer up. थोड़ा खुशनुमा दिखो, थोड़ा रौनक लाओ चेहरे पे, थोड़ा हैप्पीनेस लाओ. लुक बिट बेटर. उसे क्या उदासी देवदास टाइप. लेडी मैकबेथ खुद ही देवदास टाइप है, खुद ही फ्रस्ट्रेटेड है, खुद ही डिसअपॉइंटेड है, खुद ही हॉलो है. बट शी इज सेइंग टू मैकबेथ दैट मैकबेथ sleep of your rugged looks. मतलब remove this rough look and be happy and jovial among your guests. Macbeth is saying, yes, so shall I and so do you. मैकबेथ इज सेइंग हाँ ये रफ लुक तो हम हटा ही देंगे, बट तुम भी अपने रफ लुक को हटाओ, because Macbeth could also feel Lady Macbeth feels the same. Okay, there is a symbiotic relationship between them. So Lady Macbeth is saying, Macbeth, you look happy, you look jovial. Macbeth is saying, yes, I will look happy and jovial. You also look happy and jovial. I pray you, let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Macbeth is saying, though Macbeth knows very well Banquo will not come, but he's saying to Lady Macbeth, let your remembrance, when I focus apply to Banquo. भाई साहब Banquo तो आएगा क्यों नहीं? Banquo would not come. लेडी मैकबेथ को मैकबेथ बोल रहा कि लिसन, लेट योर रिमेम्बरेंस, याद रखना, फोकस करना किसको? बैंको को पार्टी में। प्रेजेंट इन एमिनेंस बोथ विथ आई एंड टंग। मैकबेथ इज सेइंग टू लेडी मैकबेथ कि तुम आई से भी और तारीफ से भी और फोकस से भी बैंको पे फोकस करना। इट सीम्स लेडी मैकबेथ once said to Macbeth in Act 1, look like a flower but with a serpent under it. And Macbeth seems to take these words at a literal level. He has really become a snake under it. So he's not teaching Lady Macbeth. Kya? Show your respect and love, and through your eyes, through your tongue, pay respect to King. Pay respect to Banquo. Unsafe the while. He's saying while we are unsafe, because anytime Banquo's future generation can become king, Malcolm and Donald Ben can come back. So he's saying while we are unsafe, we must leave our honor in the flattering stream. मैंने इंडिया में कहा होता ना, बहती गंगा में हाथ धो लेना. तो he's saying कि अभी हम लोग सबको ऑनर दे के, रेस्पेक्ट दे के सेफ रहेंगे, फ्लैटरिंग करते रहेंगे और अपना ऑनर को सेफ रखेंगे. बहती गंगा में हाथ धोना या तारीफ करते करते अपना पोजीशन को इंटैक्ट रखने का बात होता है. मेक अवर फेसेस wiser, मैंने मास्क टू अवर फेस, डिस्गाइजिंग हु दे आर. लेडी मैकबेथ once said to Macbeth, look like a flower but be the serpent under it. Now the tables are turned. ने हालात उल्टे हो चुके हैं. अब मैकबेथ लेडी मैकबेथ को बोल रहा है कि मेक योर फेसेस एज अ वाइजर, एज अ मास्क टू हु यू आर. मैंने अंदर में जो तुम हो वो छुपा के रखो, चेहरों को हमेशा प्यार हंसते रहे, like most politicians do. They say, keep your face as a mask to hide the inside poison, corruption, lack of love and respect and compassion. So अंदर में जो भी गंदगी है, अंदर मतलब शर्ट के अंदर नहीं, दिल के अंदर, hide everything evil and keep your face as a mask to goodness. So Macbeth says, make your faces as a visor, as a mask to our heart, disguising what they are. मतलब दिल में क्या है उसको हंसी में छुपा के रखो. लेडी मैकबेथ देख रही है, मैकबेथ तो एकदम बावला ही हो जा रहा है, पगला ही हो जा रहा है. सो लेडी मैकबेथ बोली, छोड़ो ये सब चिंता, लीव ऑल दिस थॉट्स. मैकबेथ इज सेइंग, ओ लेडी मैकबेथ, माय डियर वाइफ, माय माइंड इज फुल ऑफ स्कॉर्पियन. मेरे दिमाग में बिच्छू, मैंने बिच्छू चल रहा है, मैंने थोड़ी बिच्छू आ जाएगा दिमाग में. इट मींस मेरे दिमाग में बिच्छू काटने से बहुत पेन होता है. ओके, मतलब वैसे तो बिच्छू देख के डर लगता है, बट जिसको बिच्छू काटता है लोग मर जाते हैं, बिकॉज इट्स सो पेनफुल. So here Macbeth is comparing his, anxiety, tension, frustration, disappointment, hopelessness with biting a scorpion. Macbeth is saying, my mind is full of scorpion, dear wife. Don't know Banco and his son fleeing sleep. लेडी मैकबेथ को प्रोफेसी पता है, तो मैकबेथ इज सेइंग कि हम कैसे इत्मीनान रहे, मेरे दिमाग में तो टेंशन है, फ्रस्ट्रेशन है, बिच्छू काट रहे हो. कैसे काटे ना, बैंको उसका बेटा फ्लियंस जिंदा है. तो लेडी मैकबेथ इज सेइंग, जिंदा है तो क्या वो मर जाएगा, बट इन नेचर्स कॉपी दे आर नॉट इटर्नल, दे आर नॉट एवर लास्टिंग. कोई जिंदा हुआ है तो क्या मर जाएगा कभी? Probably this proves that even Lady Macbeth is now willing to accept that there has to be few more crimes to make the position secure. So Lady Macbeth is saying, but in nature's copy they are not eternal. Macbeth, that is comfort yet. Macbeth is saying, इस बात का तो comfort है कि वो लोग मर जाएंगे. They are assailable, means they can be attacked. They can be attacked. Though be jocund, Macbeth is saying, my dear wife, you be happy. Here the bat has flown the cloistered flight. इससे पहले के बैट उड़ के चर्च में जाए. Cloistered flight means the church में एक जगह होता है जहाँ बैट रहता है, उसको it is referred to as cloistered flight. So Lady Macbeth को Macbeth बोला, Lady Macbeth, you be happy. वो लोग अटैक तो हो सकते हैं, और इससे पहले कि बैट उड़ के चर्च में अपने अड्डा में अपने छिपने की जगह में जाए, इससे पहले कि क्वीन ऑफ विचेस हेकेट का पूजा हो, इससे पहले कि सार बॉर्न बिटल विद द ड्राउजी हम स्कॉट द नाइट यॉर्निंग पील, इससे पहले कि वो सार बॉर्न बिटल इंसेक्ट जो है बिन 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 करके लोगों को सोने का माहौल क्रिएट करे, a very a note of dreadful thing will be done. So Macbeth is saying to Lady Macbeth, my dear wife, you will get a surprise. Before the bat has gone to the church, the cluster flight, before the queen of witches Hecate is worshipped at night, before the beetle uh, create humming sound, before all these things will be done, something dreadful will be done. Lady Moses, what's to be done? क्या होगा? Lady Macbeth is very afraid. क्या होगा? So Macbeth is saying, be innocent of the knowledge, dearest. Chuck, Chuck means darling. Macbeth is saying, darling, अभी तुम मत जाओ, वेट करो, अभी तुम इनोसेंट रहो, फिर तुमको पता चलेगा. टिल यू विल अपलॉड मन, टिल यू विल प्रेज मी. मैकबेथ को ऐसा लग रहा है कि लेडी मैकबेथ उसको बहुत मार्क्स देगी, उसको बहुत अप्रिशिएट करेगी वंस ही विल किल बैंको and give it surprise to his wife. So Macbeth is saying, be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till you applaud the deed. Macbeth is saying, तुम innocent रहो, dearest Chuck, till you applaud the deed, means till you uh, praise. Macbeth is saying, be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck. Lady Macbeth को बोल रहा है कि तुम अभी ये मत जानो क्या होगा, आप क्या किसका मर्डर क्या होने वाला, what dreadful thing will be done, be innocent of it. Then Macbeth is saying to the night, he looks out of the window. He says, come ceiling night, मतलब सीलिंग मतलब सिल देने वाला नाइट का बात हो रहा है. कम डार्क डार्क कर देने वाला नाइट. स्कार्फ ऑफ द टेंडर आई ऑफ द पिटिफुल डे, एंड विद द ब्लडी एंड इनविजिबल कैंसल and tear to pieces the great bond which kissed me pale. So Lady Macbeth is saying to Macbeth कि Macbeth is saying कि सुनो, अब रात आने लगी और रात जो है वो दिन की आंख को सिल देगा. There's a reference to some kind of hunting, I mean training to birds. तो उनकी आंखों को बंद करके उनसे हंटिंग कराया जाता था, so that they become expert and can even hunt in the night time or when they cannot see. So here Macbeth is saying, come sealing night, मतलब सील अंधेरा कर देने वाला रात आओ और दिन के आंखों को सिल दो, मतलब रात कर दो. पोएटिक वे ऑफ सेइंग कि आओ रात दिन की आंखों को बंद कर दो. एंड विद द टेंडर इनविजिबल हैंड, मतलब रात के आंख को, तो रात का हाथ तो दिखता नहीं है, रात में कुछ भी नहीं दिखता विदाउट लाइट. सो मैकबेथ इज सेइंग कि कम नाइट with a bloody and invisible hand, cancel and tear to pieces the great bond which kiss me pale. He's talking about Banquo's life bond. He's saying रात आओ, वो रात जो दिन की आंखों को सिल देता है, वो रात जो इनविजिबल होता है, वो रात जो बहुत ही पावरफुल हो सकता है. So Macbeth is saying, come night with your invisible and bloody hand. Why bloody? Because somebody is going to be killed. He's saying आओ रात इनविजिबल अपना ब्लडी हैंड लेके और कैंसिल कर दो. And tear to pieces the great bond which kiss me pale. He says कि वो हम लोग का बॉन्ड जो है, मतलब लाइफ बॉन्ड ऑफ बैंको, उसको तुम फाड़ के फेंक दो. मतलब इनडायरेक्टली इज ट्राइंग टू से कि आओ रात और बैंकों के खाता को खत्म करो. लाइट थिकन्स एंड द क्रो मेक्स विंग्स टू रॉकी वुड्स. इस सेइंग कि अंधेरा हो रहा है और कौवा लोग धीरे धीरे जंगल जा रहा है. Good things of the day began to droop and drowse while night's black agent to the prey do rouse. मैकबेथ बोल रहा है कि दिन का अच्छाई धीरे धीरे ड्रूप एंड ड्राउज, ढीला पड़ते जा रहा है, और नाइट ब्लैक एजेंट और बुराई के एजेंट जो है धीरे धीरे पावरफुल हो रहे हैं. सो गुड थिंग्स ऑफ द डे, दिन की अच्छाई खत्म हो रही है और रात का बुराई बढ़ रहा है. दो मार्वेल एट माई वर्ड बट होल्ड स्टिल, थिंग्स बैड बिगन मेक स्ट्रॉन्ग देमसेल्फ इल. लेडी मैकबेथ को वो बोल रहा है कि यू आर सरप्राइज एट माई वर्ड बट होल्ड होल्ड स्टिल, चुप रहो, थोड़ा सब्र करो. थिंग्स बैड बिगन, मतलब जो चीज बुराई से शुरू हुआ है उसको और बुरा करके आगे बढ़ा दे सकता है. मतलब एक झूठ बचाने के लिए 10 झूठ बोलना पड़ता है, 3 मर्डर को छुपाने के लिए 30 मर्डर करना पड़ता है. पॉलिटिकल एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ दैट लाइन. सो लेडी मैकबेथ को मैकबेथ बोल रही है, सरप्राइज मार्वल एट मी बट होल्ड स्टिल, रुक रुक. थिंग्स बैड बिगन, मतलब जो चीज बुराई से शुरू हुआ है It will become strong only by evil. मतलब वो बुराई से शुरू है, उसको बुराई कर करके ही आगे बढ़ाना पड़ता है. So come with me. Lady Macbeth को बोला चलो मेरे साथ. So here she names, and we find the role reversal of Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth was the instigator in Act 1. But now Macbeth is the instigator to the murderers. Now Macbeth is planning murder without even taking help from Lady Macbeth. And see, he's saying to Lady Macbeth, wait, before the sun will set, before the bat will go to the cluster flight, before the beetle will hum and make everybody will sleep, something dangerous will be done. Lady says, what dangerous thing will be done? Macbeth says, be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, abhi mat jano. Till once you know, you will applaud me, you will praise me, you will appreciate me. But hoga kuch ulta. Okay. So now here Macbeth, we come to know, is planning to kill Banquo. Not planning, he has already planned it. And he is very sure that Banquo die. But still he is saying to his wife that Lady Macbeth, give focus, remembrance to Banquo. Give focus with your eyes and with your words to Banquo. Banquo to aayega hi nahi. So here we know that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. यही मैकबेथ है जिसके लिए बोला गया था टू फुल ऑफ मिल्क ऑफ ह्यूमन काइंडनेस, दूध का धुला हुआ है. And here is this man planning his best friend's murder without feeling any amount of hesitation, and that too not even informing Lady Macbeth. So we'll see how this play proceeds. Thank you for watching.